Welcome back, everyone. This is the champion of Cyrodiil challenge with Matthias Mistfire. It has been a while since I've recorded the last episode. Granted, I didn't think that would turn into almost 6 hours. But we got a huge amount of progress done. Anyway, I have way more for us today. Not that much, but for the time being, I need to put everything away. Except for the robe. I don't know. I'm going to hold on to the keys. I don't care about putting them away. I'll put that one away, though. And there we go. Is a skeleton key in here? Yes. Okay, so actually, I'm going to go ahead and take the skeleton key. And then I'm going to put it in here. There we go. All right. So there's a reason why I'm putting everything away right here. It is so that it would be really easy to just grab everything when I'm done. First off, though, oh, which one is it? Mystery of Talara Volume 2. I'm going to need that book in a little bit, so I'm going to put it in there. Now, what I need to do... So, in the last episode, I got... which ones? Alchemy, Conjuration, Mysticism, Restoration, and Acrobatics to 100. I did say that if I forced myself to at least read every non-random loot skill book before its corresponding skill gets to 100. However, when I did all of that, I forgot to remember. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. I forgot that I already have the random loot restoration book, which is what I just put in the cupboard, the Mystery of Talara Volume 2. So I need to fix this. And I'm going to do it for all of the other skills when I get those books. But I need to go to jail. And then when I serve my sentence, hopefully it picks restoration. That's what I want to happen. Now, if you remember that short list of skills I showed last episode, that is only if you don't have the unofficial Oblivion patch. With the unofficial Oblivion patch, it can do all skills. But here's one of the weird things. If it chooses sneak or security, instead of decreasing it by 1, it will increase it by 1. Which supposedly it was supposed to happen in the vanilla game, but never did for some reason. So the patch mod put it back, and then it also included all skills to be decreased for some reason. Beggar. So, in that list I showed you last episode, yes, restoration is not on that list, but the unofficial Oblivion patch puts all the skills on the list. So I think this... No, I've been to jail before. I think I did way back in Bruma.
What is it, citizen?
When I did 2 sides of the coin. So, sir, I'm sorry about this, but I have to.
Stop! You violated the law. Pay the court a fine or serve your sentence. Your stolen goods are now forfeit.
Well, all right, awesome. I'll go to jail.
Hope you rot, criminal scum.
So, my horse is stabled outside the city gate. Well, that's new. I would be able to lockpick my way out. I think I only have 1 lockpick. Wait, I don't even have a lockpick. Oh. Okay. I thought this was like Skyrim and it'd give me one lockpick. Is this the secret exit out of the Imperial City? Can I push the invisible button on the wall? Yeah, whatever. Alright, so I don't even get a window. Nice. So, I'm going to quick save here. And then roll the dice. I'm going to serve my time. Hopefully... Oh, it's destruction. Well, I don't want that. So, reload my quick save. Try it again. Come on, restoration. No! Not block. Alright, well, I'm just going to keep doing this. If it takes a while, we'll skip ahead.
What is it, citizen?
Here we go. Okay, finally, restoration. That took
My ears.
a good handful of attempts, but it didn't take all that much. It didn't take all that much time. Oh, where am I? Oh, okay. So, now I mentioned that sneak and security will actually be increased. So, the console commands specific to the Oblivion script extender that I talked about last episode, those are the only two skills in which I will do that for. So,
How do you do?
where I can, I will go to jail and serve my sentence in order to decrease a skill so that I can read the skill book properly. Now, another thing I have noticed, and I'll need the skill diary to show it to you. Actually, you know what? I can bring up the debug text again. Yeah. Oh, cool. So, my restoration is at 99. My advances was 6 before, and it is 6
citizen?
now. And my willpower bonuses, where am I? I went the wrong way. Oops. Oh, well. My willpower bonuses is still 7. And that's what it was before I went to jail. So going to jail and having it decrease does not decrease the count by 1 towards your bonuses. So if I have to do this for sneak or security, where I use console commands to decrease my level, I will not lower those 2. Also, my restoration progress is still 0, which is amazing. So, if I go over here, my restoration is now 99 and 0%. I take Mystery of Talara, Volume 2, and I go ahead and I read it. The secret energies of the human body have not surrendered their mysteries. Yeah. We already read this. Yeah. Okay, cool. So, I can now mark the Mystery of Talara, Volume 2 as read. Amazing. And I'll put it back in there. So, I will take those. I'll take that. All of my potions. That. I'm going to leave the tomes. Take the skill diary. All of my keys. A 0 star. That's pretty nice. The skeleton key and my torches. So, I have 95 speed. I'm thinking of, because now I don't have to level endurance anymore. I don't have to focus on mercantile, so I'm not going to do personality for a while. What I'm going to do next is probably speed, agility, and willpower. I'm going to focus on agility just because it's so low. And I don't want to level like something else so much and not take the bonus that I can't get in total to 100, if that makes sense. Somewhere along the way in the future. So I'm going to be putting a decent amount into it, agility for now. Now I'm not going to grind my skills again like I did for 6 hours last episode. But when I do decide to level up, these are the 3 I'm probably going to focus on. Now, my willpower, I'm already at 8 increases. Because I just got restoration again. And then destruction is going to be a skill I probably use quite often now with the blast combo and the zap combo. Agility, I'm going to combine that with sneak and marksman. I'm going to stop myself from leveling security by holding the skeleton key. So that and security is a major skill, and I'd rather, for speed, instead of doing athletics again and letting my computer run overnight and it eventually crashing, I'm going to use light armor, which is a major skill. But it's still a speed skill, so it'll get me my bonus if all 10 of my major level skill increases are all light armor. So maybe mercantile might increase at some point, maybe speechcraft. I'll stop myself from doing any of these three because those are pretty easy to not do. But mercantile, like, I'm always going to be selling stuff. Speechcraft, well, not so much. I have the quick profit spell. So that's how it's gonna go. Now I'm gonna head over to the Arcane University.
Afternoon.
For something pretty important now. And that is new spells. And do I have a Grand Soul Gem on me? Or a Grand Soul? I don't have any souls. Okay. I know where I can find one. Now, enemies with Grand Souls have not started spawning yet. So I can't find them. I think the first level in which something with a Grand Soul will spawn, I believe, is level 16? I could be wrong. And even then, that one specific enemy is pretty hard to find. But, and I should have done this earlier, probably. Black soul gems are the easiest way to get a Grand Soul. And that is because any black soul is always a the same amount of magical points or whatever, as the soul is the same soul level as a Grand Soul. And so I can just go kill a bandit and that would work. And that would give me a Grand Soul. So,
Hello, guildmate.
another thing, I have a list of spells I want to get rid of that I don't need anymore. First off, I'm gonna go and get the obvious. Train Restoration and Train Mysticism, because both of those are maxed now. I had mentioned this mod that I got last episode, where all I have to do is I want to get rid of Train Illusion. I just leave my mouse over it and I hit the delete button. Delete Train Illusion? Yes. And that was the wrong one. Not illusion. Crap. Hang on. Autosave. Here we go.
Guildmate.
Oops. So I already messed it up. Oh well. Train Restoration. Hit delete. Yes, I want to get rid of it. Mysticism. Get rid of it. What else? I have Protect. I wanted to get rid of because I already have another shield effect, and that one's only 5%. Get rid of it. My list moved. What was next? Inspiration. I believe that is... Yeah, Rally. I think I already have a Rally effect somewhere. Yeah, I have Heroic Touch, and I think that Inspiration... I don't remember why I decided, but I decided that's one I don't need. So we're going to do that. What was next? Heal Minor Wounds. I'm never going to use it. If I'm going to... I always use Night Mother's Caress, and even that one is starting to get too weak for me. Especially after I just went up 5 levels and maxed my endurance. So, yeah, there's that. You know what? I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep both of them for now. That, and I kind of want to make a new restoration spell anyway. I also put Flare on my list because I never use it, because I can just use Blast, but I'd kind of feel bad removing the starting spell, so I'm going to leave Flare there too. What else is there? Captivate, I think is... Yeah, it's a charm spell. I have 14 of them or something. Alright, there's Captivate. Beguiling Touch, we can get rid of that one because I just use Quick Profits all the time. Charm 75 points, Fortify Mercantile 75 points. Heck, I don't really need Fortify Mercantile 75 points. I only need 25 points. Not even 25, 22 would be fine. So sometime in the future I might remake that one. It would still be Charm 75 points. Or I could do like Charm 100 to be an absolute guarantee. And then Fortify Mercantile like 2 points, because by that time my Mercantile will probably be way higher. What else? I had Alluring Gaze. This is another charm effect. Yep, I don't need that one. And the last one I had was Bound Dagger. Where? Here it is. I'm gonna keep that one instead, because it's the only spell of that effect that I know of, the Bound Dagger effect. Oops, there's the console. So I want to make a new restore health on self. I could do... I want it to cost 50. I want it to be 2 seconds. Oh, that's big. Okay. Ooh. I did not plan this ahead of time, so I'm just kind of experimenting. But like, getting 52 points of health in 2 seconds for only 25 mana, I actually kind of like that. Only requires 50. Okay. I don't know what I want to do. A name. Heal. Just heal. Is that an acceptable name? Nope. Okay. Well, I'm not surprised. What was the other one? Night Mother's Caress or something? What if I did Mara's Caress? I gotta spell it right. I don't even know caress. Is that how you spell caress? Hang on, let me type it on my phone to see if I'm spelling it right. That'd be a little embarrassing, because then I'd have to spend all the money, all the gold. This cost 15,000 to make. Oh, never mind. I did not think about this. Huh. I'm still seeing if I... C-A-R-E-S-S. I did spell it right. Okay. But it's also 15,000 gold to make the spell. How much gold do I have right now? 15,231. 15,000... Oh, that's how much gold I have right now. Oh, no. I thought it was charging me 15,000 for a heal spell. Okay. Let's try that again. 26. It only costs... So it costs 75 gold to make the spell. Okay. Man. Well, Mara's Caress. Come on, don't be a name already. Yes! Let's go. I've also been thinking...
Well met, guildmate. Good to see you.
And
Any new
I
books?
am in need of... Do I have my dagger with me? I do. I've been thinking, and I would need my, I would need a, hang on, why do I, yeah, put those back
Hello,
on.
journeyman.
I am in need of a grand soul. You don't happen to know where I can find one, right? No, not at all. Ooh, that's pretty big. I didn't. I thought all three of those would not have a grand soul in it. Huh. Okay. And I thought I was only gonna. I thought I would have to go to the Archmage's quarters in order to get one. And I thought there would only be one up there anyway. I'm gonna take these. No, I feel bad taking those. So, what do I want to do? Silver dagger. No. Ah. Oh, okay. I have a new idea. I have a new idea. I am going to... I'm going to go head over to the market district and get a new bow. To the market district. All right, we are here. I'm pretty sure there is an archery-related store here. I don't know where it is, but I'm pretty sure... No? Is it a fighting chance, I guess?
They say that King
Is the best place to buy a new bow? Let me try. Also, while I'm thinking about it, Mara's Caress, I'm going to hotkey that one over there. Wow. Okay. I have a lot more magicka than I thought I did. Huh. Okay. Hi.
Welcome to A Fighting Chance. I'm Rosan, proprietor. I sell the best swords in the city, and I offer advanced training for armorers.
Nice. I'm not going to invest in your shop yet.
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
I would like a... You don't have any. What the heck? All right. Never mind then. I have the bow of numbing, but that does only 5 points of frost damage. All right. Let's go try somewhere else. What place would have bows? Is there a place around here for that? Nope. Well, the best defense is armor anyway. You would have big weapons.
Well met. Let's do business.
You have arrows, which is something. Yeah. Okay, you don't have a bow, though. Never mind. All right, I'll see you later.
You too.
Where else? Mystic, that's magic. Divine Elegance is clothing. Where... Stonewall shields? I mean, I'll try... I can't think of anywhere else.
Stonewall Shields. We specialize in shields. Viator Acius, your servant. can I interest you in some of my wares?
You don't have any weapons. I mean, I'm not surprised, but whatever. Okay.
Good day.
Is there really? What's over here? The main ingredient. Main ingredient, feed bag, warehouse, good as new merchandise. I guess I have to try a general goods store. Thorinir, my man, you wouldn't happen to have
It is good.
a
Can I
bow
interest
on
you
you.
in some of my wares?
That is way better than I thought. Thorinir, my man, I should have trusted you
Please,
from the
return
first
soon.
place.
It is
you
good.
got me.
Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all.
Can I go up one?
Make me a better offer.
Okay, never mind. There we go. I have a new bow. Yay. All right. So, I'm using a bow because, well, for leveling, I explained earlier. Back to the Praxographical Center. All right, we are back.
Hello.
This is not where I wanted to go. Oops. To the... What's it called? What's it
Is
called?
now a good time to talk?
What's it called? Not the practice room. Not that.
Greetings,
The
journeyman.
Chironasium. That's what it is. That's what it is. Okay. So, before I do anything, I want to make something to go along with blast weakness. So, what is blast? First off, 5 points for 5 seconds. Now, add an item, my new bow. Blasting bow. My blast bow. Or elven bow that, no. I'll just call it blast bow. Blast bow. Alright. Add a grand soul. And we are just going to put a, where is it? Fire damage. Magnitude. Okay, so this right here is how many uses I get. So if I do 5 for 5, I get 55 uses. These are, wait, the spells are on touch. Huh. So I'd have to remake the spells too to be on target. Let me go back over to the spell making altar to see how much magicka cost that new spell would be. What is blast weakness is 53.
Well,
It's 53. So if I do weakness to fire and weakness to magic on target, 100 point. I didn't think it was for 7 seconds. 100 points on target for 7 seconds. Okay, so it's 80 magicka. I can lower it to 5 to be 57. So I lower it to 5 seconds. Cool. Ranged blast weakness 1. Did I hang on before I do that? Did I use numbers? I didn't use Roman numeral. Okay. I might want to do this with shock instead.
mate.
And put soul trap on the bow. Why didn't I do it for 12 seconds? Why? I should have done it for 7. How much does zap? Zap is 4 seconds. Okay. 8 for 4, 5 for 5. So that's 25, and that's some pretty around there, I think. I think that's 26, actually. right? I can't remember. Whatever. 20 was 3 times 4. Is that 29 damage? I can't remember. No, it would have to be an even number. What am I thinking? I'm doing 3 times. Would it be 32 damage? I can't remember. I don't remember math right now. We're not doing that. Blast weakness. What do I want to do? I did not plan this ahead, obviously. Heck, I might not even get to Coral in this episode, like I planned to. Okay, I'll start with that. On target, 100%. 5 seconds. On target, 100%. 5 seconds. That's 57 magicka. Ranged. Blast. Weakness 1. Yeah, okay. Okay. Ranged. Blast. Weakness 2. Oh, I gotta add the spell effects. Yeah, that's what they're called. Weakness to fire on target, 100%, 5 seconds. Bam. Weakness to magicka on target, 100 points percent, 5 seconds. All right, cool. So we now have ranged weakness and blast. Blast was on target. Okay. I'm gonna leave that as it is. So it's 50. The on-touch ones are 53, and this one is 57. Okay. Now I'm going to do for 3 seconds.
Greetings, journey.
Elven bow. There we go. It's fire damage is what it's called. I'm gonna do at 3 seconds. See, I did 25. So I did what? Yeah, 25 points of damage. The closest is 24, and that's by 7. So do that, and then I'm also going to put Soul Trap. Soul Trap for 3 seconds. I think that's good. I mean, more damage. Wait, okay, so right now I get 39 uses. If I do 30 points of damage, then I get 31 uses. That takes away 8 uses, but that gives me more damage. I like that. And with using the bow to put the finishing touch, or the last spell effect in the combo, I get to save that extra magicka to do more weaknesses. So, blast bow. Yeah. I think it's good. I like it. So then I will just put, instead of using blast, I'm going to put blast bow on 3. Yeah. I'll have to... So, what is another item I want to do? Silver Dagger. Grand Soul. Eventually, I want to do... like, just as much as you possibly can. What is the most I can do? 60. What if I do 30 for 2 seconds? If I were to do, I would do like 3 seconds. No, I'd do 4. I don't know why I'm doing this now. This is stuff I would be focusing on in the future. It would be 20 points for 4 seconds. I'm not worried about that right now. I would think of doing... You know what? Let's just do the same thing. Fire damage. Yeah. And Soul Trap. For 3 seconds. 3 seconds. And I do 10 points. You know what? No, I'm not even gonna do that right now. I'm not even gonna make anything. I'm not going to. I'm gonna put because I'm not gonna be using blade or blunt for a while. I'm gonna be using marksman. I'm gonna be using my bow. I want to test it out real quick. Okay. Huh. Well, when I do get to try it out,
Speak.
I'll have to see how it goes. And, I might roll back the save before I did, which would be back in the prison. I'd have to serve sentence until I get restoration, go read the book, and then do all of this mess again. Or no, it's fine. If what I just did is a horrible mistake, okay, I'll live with it. Whatever. I can make more spells later. That's fine.
Hello. Any new books you've been reading?
So what do I want to do? I'm going to go back. I'm going to store away the daggers. I'm going to take... These are 0.1. 10 pounds of bows, or of arrows, is 100 arrows. It's not bad. Not bad. And now I have 100 iron arrows. Plus these. Okay. I like that. I'm gonna put pants, shirt, and shoes away. What else? I can't put those away. Yeah. I think that's good. So,
You smell of death.
now we are heading to Coral,
Good to see you.
but I've got some things to talk about while we're traveling there.
You've got some.
First off, it's been a little bit since. I mean, it's February 24th when I recorded
You have the hands.
the absolutely huge episode that was last week. For me, I recorded that February 2nd. Was day 4 of that. I've found out a few things. One about the serving your sentence in jail and it doing any skill rather than just that list is one thing I've found. Another thing is specifically the alien ruin of Veyond, which is over here somewhere. I found it in doing like testing for other stuff. And there were some bridge pieces that were just had a big hole in it. So I have fixed it. Here's what it looks like when it's broken. And the unofficial Oblivion patch kind of messes up a little bit. It did. It kind of messes it up where it supposedly changes the model to make the pieces bigger, but then it will start like intersecting with each other. So what they did after that is they moved the bottom piece down so that it would stop overlapping. That's the right word. And then something, it went back to the old model and it broke everything. So I went into the construction set and just pushed it back up. That's all I did. There were 5 total pieces. I think there was actually a 6th one that had a different issue where I just like scooched it over just a tiny bit so that it would line up with the adjacent.
Well, look who we got. Let's get this over with. Die, cur!
Okay, this is not working. Oh, it is. It did work. Wow. Cool. So, that was a good test. I liked it. Hang on, wait a minute. Let me go back for some loot. And my arrow. I like that. Wow. That worked. And their new heal spell? Oh, that's a good chunk. That... I have more health than I thought I did, too. How much... What is the... I get 52 points of health. Okay, that's still pretty good. What was I talking about? Oh, Vaond. All I did was I pushed the pieces back up. That, and then if you were to do a clean install of the game... Oh, there you are. Aha! There we go. Oh, yeah. Well, the new spell works great. Potion of Detect Life. I like it. I hate that. I'm gonna go discover it. I'm gonna be sneaky as I discover the place. How close do I have to be? There we go. I'm just gonna keep going around. I don't want to clear that place yet, but editing me, it is right here. I'll mark that which one spawned, and that will be fine. All right, cool. Let's get out of here. Ooh. Hey, ingredients. I like it. So I know that in Dark's playthrough, oh, these did respawn. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do it. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna break into Cyrodiil Farm. Need quick save. There we go. I know there's a Nirnroot somewhere in...
Sorry, friend. It looks like you've wandered into a restricted area. You've got to leave. Now.
Okay, never mind. You sure? Are you sure that you see me? Okay, fine, I'll leave. Never mind.
Hello. It's a simple job. Go get a journal from Fallen Rock Cave.
All right, well, I've collected that Nirnroot that I've been looking for quite a bit now. Not really, this is the first time I remembered to go pick it up. In Vaond, in Dark's playthrough, I believe you can see it in his episode 224, I think. You can see that he has the one where the pieces are pushed down and then the models got expanded. And so it looks fine there. And it is, but that is not what it is in vanilla Oblivion, which is what I have. So that, and then there's some alien chest that if the pieces get moved down and expanded, actually gets covered and you can't get to it. But if the pieces are moved up, then it creates a little space where you can find that chest, which I'll show that when I get there in a long time from now. So that was another problem I fixed. I don't remember what the plan was here. The Germain brothers. I have to go back to, is this Olaf's Tap and Tack? The Gray Mare. Was Olaf's Tap and... No, that's the place in Bruma, I think.
Hail!
Have you heard any
been a
word
while.
about the
Well.
other property?
Do I have to say something
Nothing
to you?
is as important as a man's home.
Goodbye.
We must have...
Do I not have my torches?
Flowers.
There we go.
Have you found Weatherly? Is it safe?
I haven't found it.
Please, keep looking. I know...
Okay.
Be careful.
So, I skipped something I shouldn't have. To Weatherly. No, don't skip. Don't skip. Don't cut to it. I'm gonna go find it. Place a marker right next to it. There we go. Probably also find a hack dirt. Another thing specific to clearing and finding locations. When I first made the spreadsheet, before I even started this challenge, I did it by just I determining what was clearable for the challenge. I did solely based on what type of location it is. Now, there are certain places, if I show on the map, like Caldu Chapel was inhabited by necromancers. So I changed that one to being clearable. My criteria for if something should be clearable is really just if it has hostile NPCs or whatever, creatures or whatever. If it has hostile NPCs that will attack you on site, it should be clearable. So Caldu Chapel, I changed to being clearable. Now other settlements that use that icon, so not an inn, but Pellsgate, I think, Ayleswell is right here. There's Apple Watch, which I think that's Dark Brotherhood related area. There's a ton more. Those are not clearable. However, and the vice versa, the other thing is usually it's all camps are clearable because they'll be like bandits or something. Now, I don't remember where it is. Aha, Crestbridge Camp. Because there was a place, yeah, Cropsford, and then Cracked-Wood Cave and Timber Scar Cave. So Crestbridge Camp is inhabited by friendly NPCs related to the quest of these three places, where they try to rebuild Cropsford because of the Goblin War that we solved by, I think, just killing all of the goblins is what we did. Crestbridge Camp never gets inhabited by anything hostile. It's just the NPCs that want to rebuild Cropsford, and then after you finish the quest, Crestbridge Camp essentially gets cleared, or like all of the actual items there, like the tents, I think the campfire, and whatever else, those disappear. Now, I don't know if the map marker will disappear. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't, I don't know. If it does, it probably would have done it by now. But in the case that it doesn't, it does there. So, because there's no hostile enemies there, I have marked it as non-clearable. Those are just two examples, and the only two exceptions to the others that I have found. Now, I want to figure this out for every location. And surprise, surprise, I'm gonna go find every location anyway. So, outside of recording these episodes, I've been doing another playthrough that I just started, where I'm going to go to every clearable location. Or every settlement. Hey, I found Hector. I'm going to go to every location that isn't a main city, an inn, or an Oblivion Gate, really. So it was Alien Ruins, which is, I don't know why it's in this order. Oh, because it doesn't put Alien. Alien Ruins, camps, caves, forts, mines, and settlements. I think, no, inns and landmarks are their own thing. And I've discovered all the inns, I think, and all but 1 or 2 of the landmarks. I know at least one, because I know there's Dive Rock over here. So, and then the shrines are fine. So that's another thing I've been doing on the side. I'm not going to update the spreadsheet as I go along. I'm mostly just going to save it somewhere else, and then when I'm done with all of it, then I will put whatever changes I find necessary. I'll apply them to the actual spreadsheets. Right now, I haven't found anything that is different than what is already on the spreadsheet. So, and checking every location is probably going to take me a while, because I also have to go through a lot of quests to find every location. What else? There is a certain list. If you were to watch Dark's Champion of Cyrodiil recap video, he mentions there is a list of merchants that he said would probably die at some point, so you have to invest in them before a quest gets them killed. Now, I know there's 2 of them here that I'm going to go invest in. I don't... the list I have is Selena Orania at the Bruma Mages Guild, Andreas Draconis at Drunken Dragon Inn, Kristen at Bleeker's Way Goodwill Inn, and the Moslin people, siblings maybe? I don't know. But 2 of them here. Now, I think the Selena Orania of the Bruma Mage Guild and Andreas Draconis of the Drunken Dragon Inn, I'm pretty sure they're guaranteed to die, but Kristen at Bleeker's Way is not guaranteed to die, but very likely that quest is going to get that person killed. So, you're not open. Is this place open? It is open. Moslin's Inn. And there's no one here. Hector Caverns. Well, that's not suspicious at all. Hello? Anybody home? Guest rooms. Moslin's room. Oh. Nice little stains dripping out. Is that supposed to be like that? I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna step outside. I'm gonna wait until morning to see what's going on. I don't want to do the quest here. I pretty much just want to go to Weatherly. And then I don't know. Hi. Who are you? Alright. Let me go invest in some people.
Let me give you some advice, stranger. Leave. Now. You ain't welcome here.
Okay, but can I invest in your shop anyway?
I would gladly let you invest in my shop. The extra coin will allow me to purchase more goods from adventurers, such as yourself.
Alright. 1 down. And another one, I think you're over here. Moslin's Dry Goods.
Better be moving along, outsider. What can I do for you?
I'd like to invest in your shop.
I would gladly let you invest in my shop. The extra coin will allow me to purchase more goods from adventurers such as yourself.
Awesome. Cool. I will now leave. I also think there's somewhere, I think it's in this house. I think there's a Nirnroot to be found. Yeah, let me just break in real quick. Where is it? There we go. All right. I have the Nirnroot. I have invested in 2 people. Time to head out. All right. All right. So, Hack Dirt, I'm going to leave alone for quite some time. What else? I know there's going to be, I think there's going to be ogres here at Weatherly. And I want to sneak up on them. Oh. Ah, you found me. Wow, that was really fast. Ogre's teeth and gold. Nice. I found Weatherly. All right, cool. Great. Awesome. Legacy lost. I found Weatherly south of Coral, but it's overrun with ogres. I should report this. Why? Why not kill them? Come on. There we go. No soul gem large enough. I forgot to... I should hotkey that, shouldn't I? I can put it in... I can put Azura Star... There we go. And then it's a lesser soul. 300 points. It's going to take 200. I'm not going to do that. All right. Well, I've discovered the place. Let's take a look inside. See what we've got to work with here. Ooh, wow. Oh, this place is a mess. How is that fire still going? How? Oh, they put a chair in there. That's how. Okay. I'm surprised the whole place hasn't burned down to the ground. Oh, wow. Oh, there's an... Oh, I didn't know there was an attic space here. There's a lot of bones. I wonder whose they are. Someone almost knocked over the cupboard. But the beer didn't spill out. That's good, I guess. Back to Coral. And also not discovering anything. Here we go. And we are back in Coral. To the Grey Mare. What's up, crew? Gilbert.
Have you found Weatherly? Is it safe for us to travel there?
What do you mean? I cleared it out.
You mean there are still ogres there? I hate to ask more of you, my friend, but you know that we're not warriors. Please let us know when it is safe to travel there. We're anxious to return.
Quest updated. What is the message? Gilbert was glad that I found one, but I need to kill him.
Please, is it safe?
What? What do you mean? All right,
Please
fine.
avenge
Back
my
to Weatherly, I guess. Why? Why would the quest make me do that? I just go in, start a fight with a bunch of ogres, and then be like, oh, nope, you can't kill them yet. You can't do that. You gotta go back. You gotta go say, hey, there's ogres there. That's your problem. No, I don't want that to be my problem. Fine, I'll go back to Weatherly. I killed 2 ogres. Maybe there's a third one. And I'm gonna sneak up on them. Ogres? Where are you? There's gotta be some of you down here, right? They would have been attacking me right now, right? Is there only 2? What the heck? What is this? Way Shrine of Julianos. Nice. What bonuses does that get me? I'm curious. That's Scales of Julianos. Fortified Intelligence. Oh, that's amazing. What else? Fortify Magicka. That's also amazing. I get boosted Magicka? Hell yeah. That's awesome. For a lot of time. What is that, 10 minutes? Nice. Okay, I'm inside. I already checked this place. Was I not supposed to kill them? Was I really not supposed to kill them? What? Oh, hi. I see you. The ogres have been defeated. All right, cool. Give me that stuff. All right. Back to Coral.
How about
And
mixing up some potions? You look like wiping out.
okay. No, I won't do that right now. I don't feel like making potions. Like you
Your
would be
weapons
able to
stained
handle
with the
them
foul
anyway.
Blood of the ogres? Is it safe for us to return to Weatherly yet?
Yes, the ogres are gone. It is safe.
Wonderful. Weatherly is ours. Are you ready to take us there now?
I'm not ready yet.
Very well. We're anxious to return to Weatherly, so be sure to let me know as soon as you're ready.
All right. Well,
Please hurry. are
we
anxious
will just have
return
to
home.
save that for next episode. I wonder if... Oh, awesome. Cool. So I don't have to worry about the fire noise, which is kind of weird. If I leave...
Hey there.
Again, I hate that opening the console.
The Grey Mare, Coral's finest repository of wine, women, and song.
What are you still doing here?
Thanks again, Assassin. Your services have been invaluable. Soon I will find passage out of Cyrodiil and be rid of those moneylenders forever.
Don't you think you should have left by now?
Some cult called the Mythic Dawn is behind the...
You know what? No, I'm not even going to be in here. I'm going to go up on top of the Grey Mare because I can do that now. Yeah. Overlooking the whole place. Yeah, I'm going to get up to... wrong button. There we go. I think that looks good. And that will be the end of this week's episode. Hopefully not so bad. It's not almost 6 hours. And I got to record it all in one shot. That's weird. It's been a while. All right. Well, we'll save transporting the brothers to Weatherly for next week. And I will see you there. Goodbye.